I do, this is another little trick I kind of discovered when I was doing my Wreck This journal, which followed the instructions on and ended up with took only a bottle of ink and a bowl of water to wreck the out of that. I did manage to plot a few pages and save them, but anyway, one of the things on there was freeze this page, and big picture of the ice cube, and what I ended up doing was making it look like the ice cube melted, and I'm gonna do that. This works with Crayola markers, and pretty much only Crayola markers, maybe some other washable markers, but when I did that page I had the little box of 16, got the big box of 64 now. Two shades of blue. I'm, maybe not so dark, nice light ice blue, maybe not so dark, but I'm going to use a darker one to show, and I don't have the page with me, but, we do this, we just do our little drawing of a cube. This is our Necker cube, is what it's called, so you can't tell it's facing forward or backwards. Doesn't have to be perfect. Ah, it's an ice cube. So you have little ice cube outlines. You would do that with a darker color, and you go in, fill in your ice cube with the lighter color, fill it in all the way. This paper, I have no idea. I think this is possibly a piece of sketch paper. I have a stash, like a lot of people do, of just leftover pieces for odds and ends. Now want to get, especially here along the bottom, really heavy with the darker lines. I'm kind of overdoing it to hope that shows up really wide angle on the camera. This is the mop brush. As you can see, it's round, but it doesn't come to a point. Soaks up a heck of a lot of water. So you're gonna get your brush wet. These are my collages. Playing collage today. And you want to carefully you want to stay within the lines along the top part. Kind of, get the whole thing wet. Basically, getting the light parts wet. And so you want it to bleed. You want it to, play with it a little bit. And you want to get your bottom here. Now watch this. This is where the secret came into making it look like it's melting. And you just could do this. You keep rinsing the brush off. You don't want to have too much pigment on the brush. You just want it to be wet. And you just want to let it. And look at that. And you fill it in. You see any white spots? There, you can get in here. You can drop a bit. Oopsie doodles. Well, outline the whole. See what happens if you outline the whole thing. You just let it go. But that's what happened when I initially did it in the book. Was I outlined it. It's Crayola. It'll come off. But see, it's especially getting down here on the bottom. You just get the water in wherever you want the water to go, wherever you want it to melt. This paper's gonna wrinkle because this is a sketch. I think this is a sketch. Wait, this probably came out of a sketch tablet. Have them like a gazillion sizes. Just pick them up when they're on sale. And this, yeah, I treat my brushes like that. These aren't like expensive sable brushes. These aren't cheap, honestly, they're not Crayola brushes. They're like a step up. This one's unlabeled. I mean, the cheapest, honestly, you should go. If you're a grown-up artist, the cheapest you should go is Low Cornell. They make nice entry-level art supplies. But, as you get working, pay a little bit for decent art supplies. Now, I did have more expensive markers, and half of them dried out on me before I could use them, and so I actually did not have markers for many years. I got, for one reason or another, I wanted some Crayolas, sent someone out to get me just, whatever Crayola they could find, find up at the drugstore or whatever. Happened to be this, a 16 pack, which suited me. And then I saw this, and I thought, colors. But, look here at our ice cube. I hadn't boo-booed around the edges. But even so, So here you just get the bottom wet. Use blues that are a little closer together maybe. You know, experiment, play with it. Spot a few flies. As you can see, wherever you put the water, the color's going to bleed. And you're going to get this wonderful look of a melting ice cube. And, you know, I picked it up and stopped painting a little while. And you always look at this. You can go back over it. Fill in any spots you missed. While it's still damp, once it's dried, it's a little harder, and it'll really show that you went back after it was dry. But this is that wonderful trick I learned how to do with Crayola markers way back when I was 10, 9 maybe. And then they took arts out of school. And now I gotta go spot that fly.